EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Good work covering this opening kickoff by the kicking team. Going to force a long field drive starting at the 20-yard line. Cousins going to throw to start things. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That's Marcus Jones back to return. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This is caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the 1st down.
They pulled out all the stops on that fake, Mike, and it's one thing to call that in practice. But then to have the guts to call that and execute it in a real game, I mean, that takes some real confidence, and it worked out to perfection, and just an incredible play all around.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He'll get this off to Genty. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing right away, it's May. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, here's May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hey, Sean Mooney. Touchdown, Patriots.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and here's Mendoza. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. From the gun, here's Mendoza. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Back deep is Marcus Jones. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. It'll be 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And his receivers blanketed. He'll just throw this one away, and it brings up 4th down. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Patriots will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 10-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now, May. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. Downfield, he's got booty. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
May to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. A dive, and he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. So let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Patriots 17, Raiders 7. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Mendoza. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Powers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 11 on
Now a
the play.
signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. This one complete to Dorsett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. To throw is Mendoza. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So, 4th down, and Clint Kubiak will turn to his field goal team. This a 48-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
come to the line for 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
May now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New England.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw now, May. That complete to Henderson. He's got room at the 30. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the
If you want to score
18-yard
points
line.
at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's May again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be 2nd down. May to the air once more. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. But they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
To throw again is May. He's got his big tight end. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Mendoza. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's caught by Bowers. Let's pick up a 16 to begin this fourth quarter. Here's 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Raider first down.
To the air again. Mendoza. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again, it's Mendoza. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Throwing is Mendoza. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers.
Mendoza's pass.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Mendoza to throw again. A quick throw right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They snap it to Mendoza. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Cam Little after the opening kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Derink Young to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play, and it is Mendoza throwing. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Trayvon Walker. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Mendoza on 2nd. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 3rd down, Genty. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
He was taken down.
Well, running was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Still has room inside the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gainwell on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Mayfield comes out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On play action now, Lawrence lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Gainwell. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
28-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
On his Little for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. Josh Hines-Allen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 34-yard line.
Second down, here's Baker. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces third down.
It's kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
They kick the running back in motion. Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Jaguars 14, Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. McQuint Allen to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Got his man. Thomas has it. Down the left sideline he goes. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas Jr. scoring from 69 yards away. PAT is up and good from Little. And they now lead by 14 points.
21, Buccaneers 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Gainwell. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Gainwell on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The give to Irving to start this drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So first down from the 41. Throwing, Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 21-7 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away, and it brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now Mayfield on 2nd down. He's got Emeka Egbuka. It's inside the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka scoring there to end an 8-play drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Bayshul Tootin on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. They'll give. Here's Tootin headed left. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And they find the weak spot of the defense on that 4th down. This goes for 15 and a first. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Lawrence looking to throw. Complete right side to Washington. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And it's going to be 1st down Jaguars.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 here for Lawrence. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Lawrence throwing here. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. Not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And he runs it across. Touchdown.
The ball carrier. Touchdown.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Baker now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. With the pick. And the Jaguars will begin the fourth quarter with a football following the interception.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Now it's Lawrence. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Buccaneers will begin the fourth quarter with a football following the interception.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at this. First play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This is Allen to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. From the gun, to He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. Met there, driven out to cap that gain at about 6 yards. And that is a Jacksonville first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First down from the 42. Lawrence to throw it. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lawrence now off the play action. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
And it's third down.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Tootin gets it on the draw. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves two purposes, right, Kate? Number one, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown,
Brenton Strange. Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Tua. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, Kate, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in your guys' hands, it can make a difference after the catch.
And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Line contact, can't keep control of it. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe team. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Is a turnover on downs.
Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Now he got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Second down now for Mendoza. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And a dive. He's in. Touchdown Raiders. Jalen Naylor. A 19-yard score. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Drive begins here with Robinson. blitz there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. One play in, blocking his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets forward, and it's about 4 yards. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Slot man motioned over. On second down, Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that is good for an Atlanta first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
All set now. 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Working quickly here.
15 more yards. That's another Falcons.
Tua off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. Ooh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah. You know, that's really well said because, you know, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, you know the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
That throw intended for Drake London. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Running with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. So far, Brock, a true goal line stand. 3 straight runs. They've held him out every time.
But technically, you can't call it a stand until
said
you
so
see
far,
what they do
so
here
far.
on 4th. So far, so good. And offensively, I don't think I'm challenging with the run a 4th time.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Works it past the 20. Through the 40. Ashton Genty along the sideline inside the 25. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty going the length of the field in one play.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
An extra point is made by Gay. And they bump their lead up to 14.
Raiders 14. Falcons nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Tagovailoa back to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback, don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Throw here, third down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Tagovailoa to throw on fourth down. That one complete to Pitts. And talk about converting on fourth in a big way, giving 17 yards. This drive rolls on.
And the Falcons, first down.
To throw, Tagovailoa. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Makes it third and 8.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. Tua setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here's Tua. The Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 20 at the 41-yard line.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Tua. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders get the football back at the 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Play fake. Here's Mendoza. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.